Okay, we're here. How you doing, everybody? Bruce here, traveling with Bruce. The live show has begun. Welcome, May the 28th, 2020, the end of May, just about unbelievable. Isn't it crazy? Time travels and passes so quickly when you're having so much fun in the middle of a pandemic. How you guys doing? Nice to have you here. I'm just double checking, make sure all of my systems are running properly and make sure that I'm on the air. Looks like I'm on the air. This is good news. I've got trivia for you guys today, so I'm getting ready to do that too. And we'll just talk to you about what's going on in the cruise world. So hi to everybody out there. And I hope you're all doing all right. Here in Creston, where I am, in Creston, British Columbia, right now it's 1:02 in the afternoon, or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Pacific time out here. And it is a gorgeous day. I mean, it is just a spectacular, beautiful, gorgeous blue sky. Very little wind, probably about 75 degrees. We're heading for 87. I think tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. We're heating up here, and I'm looking forward to that. That's the warmest weather of the year coming our way so far. Fantastic, and the greenery is green. The flowers are flowering. The orchards are orcharding, and yeah, it's all happening. It's beautiful out here. Hope weather is okay where you are. Let me know where you're watching me from. Say hi to me. Tell me where are you, and what's your high temperature today? Let me know how it's going. Fantastic to see so many folks signing in and saying hi already. If you could spare a thumbs up today, man, I am begging you for thumbs ups today on this show. And anytime you watch my videos, please throw this channel thumbs ups. With this pandemic going on, the channels across YouTube, some of us are under pressure to really keep it going. And of course, when you talk about cruise ships, sometimes it's kind of hard to figure out what to talk about. Although I got to say, I had no trouble today. I have had no trouble all week bringing you news. It's just unbelievable, the amount of news that keeps coming out from the cruise lines. It's just insane. If it isn't the cruise lines, it's ports, it's travel agency news. It's just everything. There's just so much happening. Everything is in flux, and we're searching for a new normal, if there's such a thing. Is there going to be a new normal? What is it going to be like? I tell you, it is shifting all the time. Today I did a video. Yesterday I did a video. Day before that I did a video. It has just been non-stop videoitis here. I was talking about the Allure of the Seas for Royal Caribbean. That ship is now in dry dock in Cadiz, Spain. I was talking about these new booking things that the cruise lines have come up with. The so-called book with confidence and peace of mind booking. Cruise with confidence, and lift and shift. I like that one. And best price guarantee. These are the 3-4 word gimmicks that the marketing department comes up with to keep the message going that we're here, we're alive, we're looking to do business with you. And why not? Cruise lines are trying to find ways to keep their customers engaged with them, and hopefully keep deposits with them while the delays run themselves out. I tell you, I keep getting news that crosses my attention, that just keeps telling me again and again and again that cruising as we know it, those of us who are cruise addicts, which most of us are here on this channel, it's going to be longer rather than sooner. It's going to be further away than coming at us. Although there are some cruise lines who are bravely talking about, we're sailing June 1, July 1. We're going into water. I don't think so. Out of the U.S., no one is sailing until after the 24th of July, because that's the CDC no sail date already. That's been in place now for months. But no one knows whether that sail date is going to be lifted or not, going to be modified or not. I don't think it's going to be brought forward. I think, if anything, it's going to be pushed back. And I'm convinced. I'm pretty convinced it's going to be pushed back rather than brought closer in. How far back? There's the question. That will be the interesting one. I did hear and read this morning that officials in Hawaii The secret. There's a term in the stock market called a whisper number. I don't know if you know what that means. Whisper number. It's usually about. It has to do with when a public wants to go public for the first time, and they have to set the price of their shares to the public. And the brokers they speculate among themselves. What's that number going to be? What price per share is this company going to go public at? And that's called the whisper number. They're whispering between each other. And we think they're going to go public at 25. No, they're going to go public at 28. No, 27.50. The whisper number. Well, the whisper number, to use that, coin that term and apply it to Hawaii. The talk there is that cruising to Hawaii from the mainland and from anywhere else will start in late 2021. Not this year, next year. A year and 3 months from now, a year and 5 months from now, a year and a half from now is when Hawaii officials are quietly whispering when cruising might start again in the Hawaiian Islands. And why would that be? Why, you might ask, you might say, hey, Bruce, why? Well, it's because a cruise ship coming from Asia with 3,000 passengers on it, passing through Hawaii on the way to wherever it's going, the Hawaiian officials have no idea where that ship has been. And well, they know where the ship's been. They have no idea where the 3,500 passengers have been in the past month prior to boarding the ship. Because remember, you could be exposed to someone 3 weeks ago that had the virus, that didn't know they even had the virus. And you were in line behind them at the grocery store, and you may have caught the bug from them, and it's not apparent to you for weeks. And you got on a cruise, and 2 weeks, you did a 1 week cruise, and then a week after you got home, then you started to feel not so well. And you're thinking, well, did I catch that on the cruise ship? No, you caught it in the grocery line in your own hometown before you even left to go on your holiday in the first place. This is how far out this thing is going. And Hawaiian officials are going, hey, look, man, we cannot have 2 or 3 cruise ships a week coming into Honolulu and into Maui and wherever else with 2, 4, 5,000 passengers per ship with the crew members, because we can't handle a breakout. I mean, Hawaii is not interested in becoming a Mexican beer virus hotspot, to coin a term. They don't want it. And they would rather say, sorry, we're going to just not going to allow cruise ships in right now until maybe there's a vaccine or there's better testing, much more reliable testing, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, but going to be interesting to see what comes of it going forward. But Hawaii, the whisper number in Hawaii is cruising will not start in Hawaii until the latter part of 2021. And I've been consistent in my guess that I speculated a month ago it might not be until 2022 that we start cruising again out of the United States. And did I get it? I got the reaction from a lot of you out there. But there is more and more evidence coming out that this is possible. I'm not saying it's likely guaranteed for sure. I'm just saying that this is a possibility. Now, others could say, well, Bruce, think whatever you want. Just because you think it doesn't mean it's going to happen. I agree. I'm not the CDC, but if I were the CDC, I'd be going, hey, if I were a spokesman for the CDC, and I take the argument of it might be longer rather than sooner, I'd be using an argument similar to like, folks, ships for the last, however many decades have been coming into the USA. And we've been doing at the old CDC these surprise inspections. We do these surprise inspections all the time, health inspections. And what we're always looking for are incidents of, faulty equipment that's not working properly, sanitation habits that are not very good, storage of food, preparation of food, presentation and bathroom systems, water systems, air systems, on and on and on it goes. Anything to do with a cruise ship and its operations, the CDC will do a surprise inspections when a ship comes into the U.S. waters. How many times have I done videos for you folks where I'm talking about, cruise ship X came into Miami and the CDC inspectors were on that ship for 4 hours and she flunked the health test. She scored below 80. And then the notes came out as to what happened because it's public information. You can't hide this stuff. And here come all these violations that these cruise ships have had under CDC rules, and some are blatantly, ridiculously bad violations, improper storage of food, or dishwasher systems leaking or finding mold, in areas of the kitchen that just shouldn't be there, and on and on and on. I mean, I don't want to gross you guys out, but there have just been so many reports of cruise ships not being run properly. And that's normally what the CDC was doing, because their thinking was, if we can stamp out the littlest, tiniest infraction for health and safety, we have a better shot at these passengers getting on the ship from Miami, going on a cruise and coming back and not being ill when they go home, because they sure didn't get sick on that cruise ship. We were all over those guys. Well, here we are with this little virus thing. this little virus thing, which isn't the common cold, isn't the flu. It's a lot worse. And the CDC has to decide, are they going to extend the no sail date past July 24? And if they are, how much longer? If they aren't, and they're going to allow ships to start cruising, under what terms and conditions will cruise ships be allowed to sail in and out of U.S. ports with American passengers? And since Americans make up a big chunk, if not the largest chunk, of paying passengers on cruise ships, this is a big deal. And what goes in America kind of goes elsewhere. And we'll have to see how this plays out. Now, apart from Hawaii, I did talk today about something else, and that was about the World Health Organization. I keep wanting to say World Organization of Health, but it's World Health Organization, the WHO. And a report came out. I read a story today about how the WHO has been reviewing test results that were done to passengers and crew on a cruise ship back in, I think this is March and April, this took place, down in the deep South America, Argentina and Uruguay. And a ship with, I believe the total was 217 passengers and crew combined. So it's not a gigantic cruise liner, but it's one of those exploration ships that can take you to the Antarctic, where you can go check out the penguins and stuff. Anyway, this particular ship was supposed to be on a 21-day trip sailing. And on day 8, some passengers began to display symptoms of the virus, and the medical crew on board immediately did testing for symptoms, and they determined that they were pretty sure that several passengers were coming down with that Mexican beer virus we keep talking about without saying the name. The entire ship at that moment in time was placed on a quarantine, except for essential personnel like the captain and the bridge crew and the engineers and running the engines and so on, and the chefs to keep making food and deliver food. But everybody was put in their cabins. Non-essential crew members like the entertainers and so on, they were also sequestered, and food was brought to everyone by the crew. Well, the ship wanted to finish its journey, and it made its way to Uruguay, and it was denied entry into the port. And but they did allow for testing to be done, official testing. And what happened was, as far as I can read this report, a full blown Mexican beer virus testing was done on everyone. And out of the 217, let me just grab my notes. Out of the 217 people tested, they came up with 128 positives, which, is more than half of everyone on that ship. But the interesting part about this result was, with 128 positive hits, 24 had symptoms of that virus. The remainder did not. 108. Am I got my math right? For whatever reason, my number isn't quite proper here. But anyway, about 108 did not. And that was over 80%. It was like 80.8% of all tested people tested who came back positive with a positive result, 80.8 odd percent did not display any signs of the virus. And this is kind of scary and kind of revealing in that, wow, how can a virus like this spread like it does? Well, it's because those who get it don't know they have it, and they don't know they have it for quite some time. We're talking about people after 2 and 3 weeks on that ship now being tested and still no symptoms. They're positive, but they have no symptoms that they're positive. And these folks could have theoretically finished their cruise, gone home, and just be super spreaders among their friends, family, coworkers, and everyone else. This is why the CDC is up against it in the United States right now with regard to the drop dead sail date for cruise ships. What do you do if you're the CDC? There's no way to stop this virus. There's no way to there's no vaccine. There's no medicine for it. The only way to guarantee you don't get it is if you self-isolate from someone who has it. And the hope is that you test as many people as you can. And if you can test everyone, it would be wonderful. Find out who has it, have them be isolated, self-isolated, quarantined, and then test for them to be clear of it. And the hope is that the numbers of infected will drop, and those who have it will not infect those who don't. And the world gets back to a more normal place. But the world doesn't work like that, does it? We seem to have an issue with regard to quarantining ourselves across the board. Everyone seems to have an exception to the rule. Everyone has a good excuse not to have to do that. And well, there you go. There's the reality of the virus. It continues to spread, and in certain parts of the world, it is out of control. In certain other parts of the world, is very much in control. And then there's everyone in the middle, and there are varying degrees of middle, bad middle to good middle, and then everything else. So that story caught my eye today, and it got me wondering about the Hawaii link that I read about, and now this this constant question that I get all the time: when do you think, Bruce, we'll be cruising again? And do you think my cruise this November or December or next January will go ahead or not? You tell me. This kind of information coming out. There's one other thing I'll mention, one other little tidbit of news that came out in the same study. There were officials saying, they were being asked, well, do you think that once you have it, that you're immune to getting it again? And the official response from the World Health Organization is, we don't know. We don't know. You might actually get it again. So just because you beat it the first time doesn't mean you can't get it again. Now, how long between the first and the second, or how bad from the first version to the second version, these are all up in the air answers. We don't know. So the hope was, everyone was hoping that, well, if you got it and you beat it, you're not going to catch it again and you're going to be all right. Not to fear, getting it again. The World Health Organization cannot definitively say that. They haven't said no, and they haven't said yes. They're saying we're still studying it. We don't know. So wow, that is also scary. All right, another piece of news I did today happened to be about the P&O cruise line out of the United Kingdom. Those of you who are watching me from the UK today, welcome all of you from Europe, welcome, because it is 1:20 my time here in Creston. It's probably about 9:20 in England, in the United Kingdom. Maybe it's 10:20 in continental Europe. Those of you who are up watching me tonight, trivia is coming shortly. But if you're watching me from overseas, welcome one, welcome all. And if you're in the United Kingdom, you're a cruise fan like I am, you know that the Iona, the P&O cruise ship, the Iona, is going to become, when it is brought to possession of P&O, that ship will be the largest ship in the United Kingdom, home porting out of Southampton. And that ship will become the pride and joy of the UK, and servicing, the region there. But the news today that I read early this morning, I think this came out last night, that the Iona is going into dry dock. And that ship hasn't even been handed over to Carnival yet. It's going into dry dock in Rotterdam. And the word is, I don't have the I have an official reason. Okay, I have the so-called the press release reason, but I don't think I have the real reason. The press release reason is that it's going in for safety inspection. My hunch is that you don't take. I don't know why you would take $1 billion cruise ship, one big one, $1 billion, brand new cruise ship that is just been finished a few months ago at the Papenburg shipyard in Germany. Was out in the ocean for a few days of testing, and now has been basically docked while the virus is doing its thing. Why would you take a ship now like that and put it onto a dry dock and in effect bring it into keel mounts, drain the water out of the dry dock, and then walk underneath that ship? What, that test safety inspection? I don't think so. Something there just isn't working for me, and I'm wondering if there are azopod or propulsion problems with some of the some of those systems. Folks, your guess is as good as mine. Also, safety inspection, dry dock, 2 days, 48 hours, in and out. This isn't going in for 48 hours. This thing is in there for a while. I don't have a date. Also, I can't tell you how many days. But I'm kind of guessing that they're talking about delivering the ship in the middle of June sometime. Again, no specific delivery date cut in stone at all. So this could be the end of June for all we know. This is, like I said, May the 28th. We're talking 2-3 weeks from now before delivery. It could be in dry dock for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. Why would a brand new $1 billion cruise ship be in dry dock for maybe that long a time out of the water? And if it isn't just... if it's just an azopod issue, a brand new azopods, then what is it? And the other thought I had today was, well, once you're in dry dock, you have a couple of advantages, and that is you're surrounded by gigantic, heavy duty cranes that can lift a lot of weight, and maybe, just maybe, the folks at P&O. They know what's going on in the world at large, and maybe they have got the impression that to work out of the Southampton port area and to deal with the UK health authorities, they can't run that ship at 100% capacity. They might have to run the Iona at 40, 50% capacity, 55, maybe 30%. I don't know the number. It could be substantially less than what the thought was, because on the blueprint, the so-called schematics and the engineering, the ship can handle, gosh, I bet you can handle 6,000 passengers with double, triple occupancy, quadruple occupancy in some of the suites. But I was thinking that it was set for 5,200 a cruise as an average. Maybe the folks at P&O have been informed by the health authorities in Europe that you're not operating with more than a third capacity, and so that means it's 15, 16, 1,700 max, and that means changes, because it could well be that on a square foot multiple basis, based on how many people you have on the ship and how many square feet available that the people can go on, and there's so many square feet available in these various restaurants, it could well be that the various bars and restaurants on the ship have been restricted to how many people can be in there at any one time. And so they might be taking the tea room where they have the tea. That room might go from whatever the capacity is now. Let's say it's 250. I'm just guessing. I don't know what from 250 down to 80. And just because it's 80 doesn't mean you take most of the tables and chairs out. That's not good enough. You have to have separation between parties on these tables. And so that could mean stuff like things like having partitions between the tables. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I brought up some photos here. Let me show you what I mean. Here in my good old StreamYard thing I'm using, is a picture of the Iona. This is the Iona when she came out of the Werft, what is a shipyard in Germany, of Werft, whatever it's called. And here's a picture from one of the P&O ships. I believe this is the Britannia, and this is one of the restaurant areas. That might be where they have tea in the afternoon. This is part of that area there. And you can see all the tables, some are against the window there on the far side. The rest are in the middle. and they're kind of like in neat rows, two people here, two people there, four people here, that type of thing. But maybe the health authorities are saying, you can't do that. We need booths. What we want you to do is do something like this, not this color or anything like that, but just this style. Instead of having a table for 2 or 4 people, you have to have a booth like that. And in between those booths, you got to put a plexiglass divider in there. It's got to be 8 feet high or 10 feet high. Perhaps what they might do is have a bit of space between the backs of those seats, and in there they'll put in some kind of a planter and then put in fake plants, not real ones, but fake plants with glass going all the way up the middle. Again, a plexiglass. So they'll make it as pretty as possible. Perhaps the glass will be etched with all kinds of patterns. And so, it'll be very stylistic, and it'll be as classy as this room here, but this room becomes completely what's the word I'm looking for? Compartmentalized. And we have a scenario here where a whole bunch of folks can come in here, but they can't see a room like this anymore as open like this. So that restricts airflow between people. And that keeps, hopefully, keeps people safer. On the other hand, the other issue is that this ship here, there's only 1,700 maximum allowed on board. Everyone on board has to wear a face mask, crew and passengers. That might be the norm. Again, these are all whatever. So on board the Iona right now, the question that I've got is, are they changing out the casino to make it look like this right here? See these guys right here? They're on a blackjack table. These are 4 guys who are working in a shop the shop's been hired by the casinos. I think this is in Las Vegas or in the area anyway. And they have designed this blackjack table with the plexiglass dividers, and they are divided from themselves and they're divided from the dealer. And so the dealer is standing in a bit of a horseshoe shaped plexiglass thing with the chips and the cards, and the players are allowed to get their arms on the table to relax, but only their hands can slide underneath the plexiglass to the dealer for making wagers and pointing and all that kind of thing. So this could be happening on the Iona right now. Maybe this right here also. You notice the MGM Grand plexiglass between that individual there. Well, there actually isn't an individual there, but you can see the machine, and then a plexiglass, and a machine, and a piece of plexiglass again. And again, this could be real glass, plasticky type glass, non-breakable, non-shatterproof glass. I'm not sure what it is. But in this case, they prettied it up with MGM logoing. And I think it's a smart move, because if you use glass that is very difficult to see, you're going to have people, crashing into these, and you don't want that. I think gone are these days here. This has now become a historical photograph. I don't think we're going to see this again. This is what a casino normally looks like in Vegas, say on a busy Saturday, or when a whole bunch of folks are in town, or maybe there's a concert happening, or maybe it's Super Bowl weekend, or it's March Madness, and there's a whole bunch of folks around here. Some are milling about just watching other people gamble, and no dividers between the machines, and lineups everywhere. Here's another image that might be a thing of the past. The onboard concerts, where you're just not going to have this kind of crowding anymore. These theme cruises may well be a thing of the past, because there's way too much crowding on board these ships. And then, of course, on the decks themselves, including the Iona, will the folks from the UK be this packed in, at sail away and, special days at sea? Something tells me there's going to be some real restrictions here. Now, obviously, if they are going down to a 1/3 capacity on board a ship like the Iona, you're not going to have 5,200 people on board. You're going to have 1,700. Well, 1,700 folks on a ship of that size can spread out over a great big area. And of course, the pool deck won't have anywhere near that kind of traffic anymore. But I also wonder if there will be staff members with monitors, like with head counts, making sure that only so many people can be out there. and then we have to, tell you to go back inside, go down the elevator, walk this way, and then come back up the elevator and go the other end of the ship. You can't even walk through here. I have no idea. There's so much uncertainty right now. I just don't know. Here's a shot of Hawaii. I thought I'd show a shot of Hawaii today. Again, the Hawaiians are going to be monitoring air traffic in, ship traffic in, and it will be interesting to see if in downtown Honolulu we see a scene like this until 2021 or 2022. Lots of questions and a lot of wondering going on as to what the future holds. Other news today. I did this video today about talk about Barbados. If you watched the end of my video, and I did a long one today, I admit it was about 20 odd minutes. I talked about the Harmony of the Seas. The Harmony of the Seas went to Barbados. And the Harmony of the Seas has a special place in my heart because this ship right here is the ship that I am hoping to be on this December for the Traveling with Bruce group cruise that we've been trying to organize. We're all booked on, or at least some of us are booked on this ship here. And a great big vessel it is. But what's happened is the Harmony of the Seas has worked its way to Barbados. And the reason it's gone to Barbados is because it has over 4,000 crew members on board the ship that are going to be dropped off in Barbados to catch charter flights and go home. You'll notice here on this image the island of Barbados, and we have the Serenade of the Seas at the top, the Ada. It looks like the Ada Luna, if I got that right. And then we've got the Explorer of the Seas, Liberty of the Seas, Harmony of the Seas. Those are the ships that are just, on the outer end there, just standing around the island. And then here, right in the Bridgetown area, we've got another 6 or so ships, a Pullman Tour Monarch, the Freedom. I think that's a Carnival Freedom, if I've got that right. And then we have the 3 other ships, the Seabourn Odyssey, the Celebrity, it looks like the Reflection, and the Freedom of the Seas, and the Enchantment of the Seas. Those ships are offloading passengers or offloading crew members as well. And what's happening here is Barbados, unlike the United States, which has become totally uncooperative, the CDC has just slammed the door shut on cruise lines with crew. It's very difficult to get crew out of the U.S. right now. The cruise lines have figured out the heck with this, screw this. We'll be in the Bahamas. We'll gather our ships and we'll play musical chairs with our crew members. And in the case of the Harmony of the Seas, over 4,000 crew members came on board, and they're sailing the ship to Barbados because Barbados has said, we are open for business to help you get your crew home. If you play ball with us, we'll play ball with you. And the deal is simple. Crew members get tested, I believe, on the ships. They're already testing negative as it is because most of these ships don't have any virus on board. The Barbadians, the Barbados authorities, they allow the ship into the port. The ship might have 200, 400, 600 crew members that will get off the ship today, pre-cleared to get off the ship. Buses are waiting for them, and it's like 200 at 8 o'clock and 200 at 9 o'clock and 200 at 10 o'clock. And the buses are waiting. They gather up the crew members, take them right to the airport where a charter airplane has been flown in empty, waiting to fly them home. And so they're being flown home to the Philippines, Indonesia, to Europe, to Ukraine, to South America, and to Canada. Canadians are being flown back to Canada, and they're on charter flights. They're on land for like an hour and a half. That's it. They're on the bus to the airport, onto their airplane, gone. And the Barbados authorities are going, everyone's happy. We're helping these cruise lines get their crew members home. We're helping the crew members get home to their families by jet. When they get home to wherever they're flying to, they will deal with the authorities there. And the most likely scenario, I know if you're coming into Canada or you're coming into Manila in the Philippines, you're under quarantine for 2 weeks. But the crew members, they know that going in. They don't care. They're happy to be home. Their contracts are up. They want to go back home to their families. and that's what's going on. So Barbados right now, 11 cruise ships are down there right now. And the Harmony of the Seas, it's going to take over a week to get everyone off that's going to get off. And then apparently the ship will stay there. It's just going to hang out down there for the foreseeable future. So fewer and fewer ships are actually off the coast of Florida right now. They are scattering out around the world, taking crew home. Or in this case, 11 of these ships have come down to Barbados to get them flown out of there. And I applaud the folks in Barbados, Bridgetown. Way to go, you guys, getting these people home the way they should be getting home. This should be happening in Miami. It should be happening in Fort Lauderdale, in Orlando, through Port Canaveral. It should be happening in Tampa. It should be happening in other ports, but it's not. The American authorities are it is so disjointed, so disorganized, and that's all because right from the top, it is not being handled at the top. It's being handled either by a state by state way, and then there's the CDC trying to figure out their mandate and all this stuff, and nothing is getting done. Very little is getting done on the big picture of crew repatriation. And so we have got, I think, 25 to 30 cruise ships in Manila, in the Philippines, with crew. They've sailed all from the USA, from all around the world, back to the Philippines to get these crew people home. It's the only way they can get them home. It's not so simple just to fly them out of various countries. Again, Canada doesn't allow cruise ships in. America has its issues. Other countries have blocked it. It's not just a U.S. issue, but the home of cruise shipping, the country that benefits the most financially and uses the cruise ships the most, handles the most cruise ships, is the United States. And the Americans have dropped the ball. And it's just carnage out there. I mean, economic carnage, a lot of human suffering. Crew members have been on these ships for months, 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 when they should have only been on for a few days. Should have been allowed to take flights out. Okay, they're not commercial. Let's make them charter. But there have been just all kinds of issues. And so what can I say? That's what's going on. So that video I did today covered those 4 topics: the Barbados story, the P&O Iona story, the Hawaii story, and the World Health Organization story. Was all in today's video. And if you get a chance to watch it, I hope you enjoy it. Give it a thumbs up if you don't mind. Let me know your comments on it. I do appreciate all those. All right, there you go. There's the story there. I think I've covered pretty well everything I needed to talk about on that. Thank you, all of you out there who have been subscribing to TWB right here. You can see that. Let me just go up here to my fancy dancy subscribe button right here. There we are. Thank you for subscribing to TWB. Thank you for giving me thumbs ups. I really appreciate that. Those are great. Right now on this live show and all my videos, I really appreciate the thumbs ups. Thank you for your comments. Also, thank you for joining me on Facebook, the Facebook group page. My goodness, Traveling with Bruce on Facebook. 4,800 followers now, and climbing every day. It is impressive. Instagram, over 900 now, approaching 1,000 followers on Instagram. Come on over there. Jennifer's handling that. Thank you all. And then RedBubble, the RedBubble store. A number of you have been asking me, how do I find RedBubble? How do I do this? Down below in the description here is a link to the Traveling with Bruce RedBubble store. And if you get over there, you can pick up stuff like this. You can pick up different items with Traveling with Bruce logos on them, like these masks right here, TWB logo, or the Sextant logo, or the shirt that I'm wearing right now. You can get the mask, I think, in white or in black with this logo inverted one way or the other. You can pick up coffee mugs with all the logos you've just seen and more, including this logo here and this logo here. You can get this logo on a COVID mask, a coffee mug, a wall clock, whatever. And so those of you who've been supporting this channel, picking up some product on the RedBubble store, thank you. The links are down below. Once you're in there, you're inside the RedBubble store for Traveling with Bruce. Then you can shop all the logos I have and all the items I have, whatever you want. And Wear TWB product with pride. Thank you all very much. All right, there you go. You can also get one of these right here if you want to get your own cell phone amplifier made of solid wood from Creston, handmade in Creston, British Columbia by Marshall. You want one of those, send a contribution, a donation to the donate button on the top corner. You'll find it kind of on the top corner up here on my homepage. There are little icons, or go down below. You'll find the link. A $50 American donation will get you one of these guys shipped to your door. If you're overseas in Europe or Australia, make it a $60 American donation. The extra $10 covers that extra cost of shipping. I do ship by airmail to you, and you'll be able to receive it in a fairly short period of time. Running low. I think I have one of these left now, and I've got Marshall on standby in case we need more. We'll make some more, and we'll kind of go from there. All right, there it is. That is the update from here. Thank you, everybody, for that. Let's go to the comments and then get ready for trivia. Are you ready for that? We've got 183 of you here right now, and it's so nice to have you here with me today. I hope that you're having a great day. I see we got 77 thumbs ups now. Thank you for that. 178 of you are here. If you can throw, any of you who haven't thrown a thumbs up our direction, if you can do that, that would be terrific. It would really help the channel. And let the YouTube community know that TWB is a channel that should be more heavily promoted by YouTube, and they will. They see engagement, they increase the engagement more, which is fantastic. Thank you all. All kinds of you have been popping in and saying hi to me. I can't possibly read all of your comments so far, but I see Scott Weber here, Ray and Sue's travel channel here. They're telling me that gas is $1.80. What is it? $5 a gallon in the UK. 84 degrees there. Pretty nice. Scott Weber's here. How you doing, Scott? Fantastic to have you here. Tom Henry is in the house. Welcome, my friend, to the show. Carol Reed is here. Ray and Sue, like I said, they're booking a 12-day and 14-day cruise. Tom Henry is he says his posts are disappearing. I'm not sure what's going on there. Tom Henry is a sponsor member. His name is in green, and all sponsor members are highlighted in green. Thank you, all sponsor members, for being here too. Crystal is here, and Ben, hello from Miami, Florida. We're now in our vacation home and parked our Mercedes-Benz motorhome in the driveway with our two Benzes. Right on. Right on. Well, you got a good brand. Why change it? Jan is here. Tom Henry, that happened to me last live stream. It has to keep refreshing. Who else is here? Janet Baker is here. Hi, Janet Baker. Nice to have you coming by here. Leslie is here. Hi, Bruce. Love the site. John is here from Westchester, New York at 75 degrees. Fantastic. Who else have I got here? Just trying to catch up with new names. Crystal House. Yep, I'd prefer to live my life rather than die. Right on. Who else have I got here? Let me just get through here. Nathan's Boat Review. I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing, man? I was previously going to go on Oasis August the 1st, but canceled. Now I'm going December 20 of this year. Just a bill or two is here. Perhaps if they can find something wrong with the ship, they can delay final payment. Welcome. Scott Weber. Thank you so much, Scott, for this donation to my channel, putting up a super sticker. Thank you very much, Scott. Your support is fantastic. I really appreciate that. Any and all of you who do this, it is appreciated by Jennifer and I very, very much. Thank you, guys. Tim Bowman, Bruce, if there's something wrong with the Azipod or thrusters, why wouldn't it go back to Poppenberg? The problem is, to get it back to Poppenberg, you have to go in reverse. You have to turn it around and tow it backwards about 30 miles through river systems. And when you get there, they've already got another ship in that building that they're working on. There's no room at the inn. So it's a lot easier to just take it to Rotterdam, bring it into the dry dock there, bring it up, and then bring the factory techs to the ship. So don't bring the ship to the factory techs, bring the techs to the ship, and that's probably what they're going to do. If there's an issue with the Azipods, they can do anything there without any issue. So anyway, that's what it is. Chris wants to know, why can't you say the name of that Mexican beer virus? Why do you keep calling it a Mexican beer virus? It's all about issues with YouTube and monetization. There's twitchy fingers, and there are twitchy algorithms in place regarding the name of this thing. And so I'd rather just not go there. You all know what it is I'm talking about, and so I'll just call it that. and not have to deal with potential unmonetization issues, which are just driving me nuts. Celia's here. Oh my God, the Iona is so beautiful, and she's going to be a beauty when she's released. I think it's going to be a very popular ship. Gaming techs are here. How you guys doing? Welcome. John Valentine, the cruise lines need more than 30% capacity because they will have a lot of payments beyond breaking even. I hear you there. It's going to take a lot more than 30%. I agree. David Spadoni is here. How you doing? Welcome, David. Let's see. Who else have I got here? Just want to say hi to everyone signing in to say hi to me. Pamela Anderson's here. How you doing, Pamela? Welcome. Gary is here. Welcome, Gary Patnode. Nice to have you here. Carol Fassett, 72 thumbs ups. Come on, man. Let's get him some thumbs ups. Keep them coming, folks. We do appreciate it. Who's this? Alexis Barrier. Hey, New Jersey. Always waiting for your information. Have a blessed evening. Prayers for August. NCL out of New York. Jim Bailey is here. Jim Riley. Hey, Jim. How you doing, buddy? I almost missed you there. Chris saying hi and bye. Who else? Have I got everyone? Oh, I've caught up to you guys. This is great. Flapsdown Aviation. Hello, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Welcome one, welcome all. 156 of you here right now. Let's do some trivia. How about do some Traveling with Bruce live trivia today? Let me get this set up and we'll do it. Let me get my big ass iPad up and running properly, and we'll do that. Just a second here. Here we go, and there we are. Making sure that everything is working properly. Just double checking here. Bear with me, folks, while I work things out one bit at a time. There we go. And let's see if I can set up the trivia over here. Who is this here? Who's saying hi to me? SM, hi there. How you doing? I can't pronounce the whoever that is. Welcome. Janice is here. Welcome, Janice from Australia. Nice to have you here. Billy Elliott Dances Alexander is here. Ben is here. Welcome, guys. We're getting ready for live trivia. Let's see. I didn't punch in the name of the quizzes, so you forgive me about that. I'm going to do that right now over here on the banners. We're going to set up the banners now for the show, and away we go. So just hang in there, folks. Live is what this is all about, and we're going to start with the first question right here. Let me just type this in. If I got that going. Yes. Here we go. There's the first question. Are you ready? I'm going to pop this up right now. Give that one little thing right there, and here we go. Let's see if we can show this banner. One moment. There we go. All right, here it is. What countries can you find a Pizza Hut in? All right, the first question for today's trivia. Name the Pizza Hut countries of the world, and we'll get them through here. What I do basically is just give me one answer at a time for every text you send me, and don't send me multiple answers. Send me only one answer at a time, and I will go through them with you. And just double checking for whatever reason my system here, my big ass iPad is putting up some squawk right now. I don't know why it's doing that. It shouldn't be doing that. It should be working perfectly, and yet it's giving me a hard time. So hang on. Well, let me wipe that out and redo it. Oh, no. I'm good to go on Pizza Hut trivia. I'm ready to go here. I see, I think answers are coming in here already. At least I hope they are. One more second here. There we go. And there I am on the show. Here I go on my question from my big ass iPad. Here's the photos. There we are. Thank you. And let's see if I can do this right here. Okay, right on. I'm setting up my marker now to be able to scribble off every correct answer. Okay, there it is right there. And let's see what's happening here. Forgive me one moment. My phone, for whatever reason, is giving me a hard time today about wanting to cooperate. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Hang on. Here we go. The pleasures of live broadcasting. What can I say? Here we go. Okay, Ben. Ben came in with an answer. He's coming in with the Bahamas. Can you find Pizza Hut in the Bahamas? I am not finding Bahamas as an answer for a Pizza Hut, believe it or not. Let me go through here. A bunch of you have come in with answers. This is great. Thank you, everybody. Just bear with me, folks, while I set this through here. Okay. The United States, of course. The USA, obviously. Thank you for that, Ben. And David and Gaming Techs had the United Kingdom. We'll take that one. Yep, that's a correct answer. Carolyn had England. Sifacil Malawi or SM is here. South Africa. South Africa. Let me see here. Not showing Pizza Hut in South Africa. That's surprising, I guess. China. It just came in from Stephanie. China. Yep, there are Pizza Huts in China. South Korea. Yeah, let me see. Yes, there are Pizza Huts in South Korea. Carolyn Clifford, Germany. Yep, there are Pizza Huts in Germany, a bunch of them. David Spadoni, Italy. Are there actually Pizza Huts in Italy? No, there. I wonder why. Why aren't there any Pizza Huts in the country of Italy? I think they make their own pizza over there. Scott Weber, Mexico. Yes, there are Pizza Huts in Mexico. Nathan Boat Reviews. How about Canada? Oh, yeah, we got Pizza Huts up here. Janice, Australia. Yes, there are Pizza Huts in Australia. JRS, United Arab Emirates. Indeed, with all the expats. You betcha. There's all kinds of fast food in the UAE. Jamaica. Are there Pizza Huts in Jamaica? There are not. Showing none. Mexico. We have done already, and let's continue on. Costa Rica. Yes, Costa Rica has Pizza Huts. Canada, USA, Chile. Yes or no? No Pizza Huts in Chile. Singapore. Yes, there are expats in Singapore, and there are Pizza Huts. Hello from Victoria. Team 14 is in the house. How you guys doing? Hello from Victoria, the BC Fire. We have our team here. We are doing our own competition here. Wherever gets the most answers in squad wins, and the loser has to buy the food. Right on. Welcome, guys. Team 14 has joined the house. Carol is wondering about Gibraltar for Pizza Huts. And Gibraltar won't be listed as its own country because Gibraltar is a territory of the United Kingdom. So that would include the Cayman Islands, Bermuda, Scotland, Northern Ireland. Those are all part of the UK. And so we've got the UK already for Pizza Hut. Brian is asking, what about Antarctica? Not a country. It's some kind of a territory, obviously, but I don't think there are any down there. New Zealand, Tim Bowman. What about New Zealand, Bruce, for Pizza Huts? Yes, there are Pizza Huts in New Zealand. Jones is saying, YR Germany, but it wasn't very good. I think if you're going to go to Germany, why don't you stick to the brats, the sauerkraut, and the Sauerbraten, and the Wursts. I mean, yeah, absolutely. Why would you eat Pizza Hut in Germany? Why did you go? I hear you there. Who else is talking here about locations? Oman, JRS, Jan. Thinking about Oman? Yep, with all the expats in the Mideast, you betcha. Vietnam. Carol's wondering about Vietnam. I'm not showing Vietnam on this quiz. I don't know the date of this quiz, but it wouldn't surprise me that Vietnam is already sitting with some Pizza Huts, or shortly will be, because Vietnam is coming in. The Bahamas has been guessed already, but no Pizza Huts in Bahamas that I can see on this quiz here. Who else? United Kingdom, we've got it. Caymans, we've got Singapore, we did. Spain, España. Yep, there's Pizza Huts in Spain. Liechtenstein, question mark? Nope. Let's see. South Africa, we did. Finland. Yes, there are Pizza Huts in Finland. Bahrain, yes, in Bahrain, also full of expatriates in the Mideast. Excuse me. Thailand, yeah. Thailand, we got. Qatar. Yep. Expatriates in Qatar. Japan. The country of Japan. France. Yes, there are Pizza Huts in France. I haven't even heard the question. It's right on your screen. What countries can you find Pizza Huts in? Ben is wondering about Egypt. You got it. You can get a Pizza Pizza Hut pizza in Egypt. Puerto Rico, I believe, is part of the United States of America. No matter what political party you're from in the USA, Puerto Rico is U.S. territory, and they have Pizza Huts. Okay. Monaco. Nope, not in Monaco. The dining is a little higher grade than that. They won't. I don't know if they won't allow them in, or maybe someone tried it, didn't work out. But Monaco, if you're going to eat food in Monaco, you're not going to Monaco to go to a Pizza Hut. I mean, come on, you guys. No way. Israel, yes. Israel loves fast food. New Zealand, I think we've done, haven't we? Yes, we have. Tuvalu. No, not Tuvalu. Sweden. Sweden. Yes, there are Pizza Huts in Sweden. Armenia. Nope. Let's see here. Greece. Yep, there are Pizza Huts in Greece. Let's see here. Morocco. Yep, there are Pizza Huts in Morocco. Taiwan. Yes, there are Pizza Huts in Taiwan. St. Kitts and Nevis. Not showing St. Kitts or Nevis for Pizza Huts. Malta. Malta. Yes, there are Pizza Huts in Malta. The Philippines. Yep, there are Pizza Huts in the Philippines. Palau. Not showing. No. Iraq, not showing in Iraq. Japan, we've done. Russia, let's see. No, there are no Pizza Huts in Russia, surprisingly. A lot of Western firms there, but not Pizza Hut. Mongolia, nope, no Pizza Huts in Mongolia. Joan says Bratwurst is the first thing I get when I go to Germany. I hear you there. You go to Germany, get out of a train station, right on the sidewalk, you've got the peddlers right there with the brats. I mean, you don't have to go far to get a bratwurst on the bun in Germany. Even at the airport, they're right there. Venezuela. What about Pizza Huts in Venezuela? Not showing any. Let's go. Only give me one answer at a time, people. Not more than one answer. Myanmar, I don't have. Saint Martin is not its own country. Saint Martin is part of, I believe, Denmark. If I'm not or is it the Netherlands? Let me just check here. Netherlands is a country, so it's got to be the Netherlands. Saint Martin. All right. Tortola. I'm not showing. Panama. Yep, that's its own country. It has Pizza Huts. Brunei? Nope. Africa, that's a continent, not a country. Cyprus, yes, Cyprus has Pizza Huts. Sweden, we've done. Thank you. South Korea, we've done. Iceland, yes, there are Pizza Huts in Iceland. That's another one. Panama, we have. Let's go. Turkey. Yep, there are Pizza Huts in Turkey for sure. Netherlands, we've done. That includes Greenland. Let's go. Norway, nope, no, nothing in Norway. Denmark, not there. Aruba, no, I believe that's either Denmark or Netherlands. Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, not showing it. Nope. Colombia, the country of Colombia, not showing Pizza Huts there. Peru, yes, there are Pizza Huts there. Brazil, yes. Malaysia, yes. Let's go. Cuba, no, I don't think so. No, not Cuba. Hong Kong, not a country. Let's see here. And Kim is cheating. She admits it. She's out now cheating the website. She's gone. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to just guess off the top of your head. Belgium just came in. We'll take it. Let's go. Argentina, not showing it. Canada and Chile. Chile, not showing Chile either. So I'm up to speed with you guys now. Nigeria, not showing Nigeria. Sorry, Ryan. Aruba, no. And Eddie, nothing. Bangladesh, no, not Bangladesh, Ryan. We've got countries in Latin America, Middle East. We have in Asia, Europe. They're all over the place. I still got about 12 to go. Let's see. Russia, India. Yes, that's another one gone. The Korea, we've got South Korea. Germany, we've done. Kenya, not showing on this quiz. Let's see. Pakistan, yes, it's gone. There's another one. Jordan, yep, that's another one. Costa Rica, we've done. Belize, not showing. Someone is saying Russia again. I'm agreeing with you. I think Russia should be on this list, but this particular quiz might be a few years old, and that's why it's not showing right at the moment. El Salvador, there's another one off the list. Belize, no, but El Salvador, yes. Ecuador, yep, that's another one. And Tunisia, not showing on this list here. Belarus, no. Saudi Arabia, that's another one gone. Mideast. Uruguay, no. Nicaragua, no. Guatemala, no. Brazil, we've done. Ethiopia, no. Qatar, we did. Chad, no. And let's see. Honduras, nope. And Vietnam, United Arab Emirates, we've done already. And we're there. We've got Dominican Republic, Hungary, Kuwait, Lebanon, Luxembourg, Mauritius, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, and Sri Lanka. Those are the remaining countries that have not been guessed. There's a 54 total. You guys got about 45, 46 pretty quickly. Well done, all of you. All right, let's move on to another question. Let's see where we're at right here. All righty, here we go. This one is a good one. Let me type in the question for you on this banner. All right, so let me just find it, and let's get this going here, and we'll start right here. All right, let's see. Just typing in the question. I should have done this earlier, but I didn't. Let's see. Yep. You should be taking a picture of me for this. For you know what? For whatchamacallit. You don't think this moment needs to be captured? All right. Here we go. Here's your next question, everybody. Tell me the name of the largest cities in Canada and the United States in 1920. Tell me the largest cities in Canada and the USA in 1920. Think about that a little bit because some of the largest cities today were nowhere near the top cities in 1920. Let's see how we do on this one. All righty, we're ready on that one. 1920 largest cities in the United States and Canada. I'm looking for the top 75. We've got you got New York City, and it was then and it is now the largest urban center. 5.6 million people in 1920 already. 5.6 million in 1920 for New York, 100 years ago. Wow. Toronto. Ben is thinking Toronto in Ontario. Toronto had 521,000 people in 1920. Today, about 5 million. Yeah. Everyone. Team 14 came in there with TO as well. Pat as well. The Village people, they're thinking Vancouver. Vancouver, British Columbia, 117,000. Around 65th largest city in North America, between Canada and the U.S. anyway, in 1920. Bob Fan is thinking St. Louis on the Mississippi, the mighty Mississippi. St. Louis was the the sixth largest city between Canada and the U.S. in 1920. 772,000 people in 1920. Jones thinking Chicago. Yeah. Number 2 city, 2.7 million in 1920. New York, 5.6, followed by Chicago at 2.7 million. And Just a Bill and David had Chicago. Jim had New York. Linda Perryman, she's thinking San Francisco. Yeah, San Francisco, 506,000. Looks like it's in around the 15th highest spot at that time. Montreal, Pat T had Montreal. Montreal was larger than Toronto in 1920. Montreal had 618,000. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ninth largest city, ninth largest between Canada and the US was Montreal. Toronto was 11th largest at 521. So 618,000 for Montreal. Carol Reed is thinking Boston. Very good. Boston just behind St. Louis, 748,000 in 1920. The Village people were wondering about Victoria. No, Victoria. Well, let me double check that. I don't think so. I don't think Victoria, British Columbia was on the top 75. No. Ryan had Detroit, Michigan. Back in 1920, Detroit was a serious city. It's serious today, but at that time, the fourth largest city between Canada and the U.S., 993,000 for the city of Detroit. There's fewer than that there now in the city of Detroit. The metropolitan area, yes, but the city of is not the fourth largest city anymore in the United States. Interesting times. Who else we got going here? Cleveland, Ohio. Scott Weber, Cleveland. Sir, 796,000 people, just behind Detroit, the fifth largest city in America. Not now. Halifax is not on the list. Quebec City. Yes, Quebec City, 122,000 people. It looks like it was about 55th, 60th largest city in North America at the time, or between Canada and USA. John Weir is giving me two answers when he's only supposed to give me one at a time, and we have both of them already. Just give me one answer at a time. Richmond, Virginia, from Ben Tran, Richmond, VA. Let's take a look for Richmond. In 1920, Richmond had 171,000 people, and it was in around the 35th largest city between Canada and the United States at the time. Was it Canada even a country in 1920? Oh, Jones, you're getting into trouble with my Canadians. Eddie, go back. Let's see here. Who else have we got here? Oh, Philadelphia. Brian, Philadelphia. Yes, sir. 1.8 million people in Philly, third largest city in America and Canada combined. Vancouver. Portland. Carol is guessing a couple, but I'm only going to take the first guess. Portland, Oregon. Portland. In Portland, Oregon. How many were there? Where did Portland rank in 1920? Here we go. Number 26, 258,000 people. 26th largest city. Hamilton, Team 14 is thinking Hamilton. Yeah, Hamilton, Ontario, 114,000. Looks like around the 67th, 68th largest city in between Canada and the United States. Brian is thinking Pittsburgh, PA. Yeah, Pittsburgh, 588,000. Looks like about the 10th largest city in Canada, USA. Kim R. thinking Los Angeles. L.A. 576,000 in 1920. A lot more than that now. L.A. was behind Pittsburgh, behind Montreal still, just ahead of Toronto. Looks like at around 11th or 12th place for L.A. All righty. Who else we got here? London, Ontario? I don't think so. I don't think London, Ontario made the list back in 1920. Let's see. Las Vegas, not on the list. Atlanta, Georgia. Let's take a look and see if Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta, Georgia had 200,000 people in 1920. 200,000, a lot more than that now. Atlanta, Georgia was around 33rd place. Who else? Winnipeg, Manitoba. Was Winnipeg large enough to make the top 75? It does not look like it. It does look like it. Wait a minute, I found it. Winnipeg, right here, 179,000 people. Winnipeg, Manitoba. Winnipeg looks like it was around 40th place. 40th place. A couple of Canadian cities still coming in this list. All right, Newark, New Jersey. Yep, 414,000 people. About the 15th largest in 1920. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. I don't think so. That is a city that had to have at least 100,000 to make this list, and I don't think Saskatoon had it going on. Miami in Florida. Miami. Did Miami have at least 100,000 in 1920? It doesn't look like I've got it on the list. I don't see Florida, Miami. No air conditioning yet, so pretty tough. Arlington, Texas, or Arlington anywhere. There was more than one Arlington in the U.S. I'm not finding it. No Arlingtons showing up at this point. San Antonio, Texas. Let's take a look here. Can we find, 161,000 in San Antonio. Looks like about 45th largest. Let's see, San Diego, California. San Diego, the largest cities in the United States and Canada in 1920. And San Diego has been guessed I'm looking for San Diego, California. Can I find it? Let's take a look. No, I'm not finding San Diego at all in 1920. Surprising how big San Diego is now. Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, yeah, I think so. Yes, 401,000 people in Cincinnati. Looks like about the 19th largest city in the United States. Cincinnati was a going concern. We've had Miami and Hamilton come in again, and neither are on the. Oh, Miami we did, but I don't think Hamilton was here. Hamilton we've done already too. We've already done Hamilton. All right. Think cities in the eastern half of the U.S. if you really want to think about cities making this list. We have a city very near the capital. We also have the capital of the United States, the capital of Canada. Think about a big city near Niagara Falls. There's some hints for you right there. Think about a big city at the end of the Mississippi River, major city. Think of a twin city, major U.S. twin city. Think about that one. Think about a city where the land is flat and they grow a lot of corn. And this city is a place where I'm coming to this town. They sing about coming here. I'm coming to this place. Let's see now. I'm trying to get my phone to add up here, and it's not working for me. It could be me that's the problem. I'm waiting for you guys to give me answers. It could be me. One moment here while I try to get the answers in. Here we go. Okay. A whole bunch more just came in. Wonderful, you guys. Wonderful. Let me catch up with you now as I go backwards in time to catch all of the answers. All right, Washington, D.C., okay? We'll take Washington. Thank you. 437,000 people. New Orleans. Yep, New Orleans. 387,000. Looks like number 20. Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City in 1920. Yes, 118,000 in Salt Lake City. Looks like around number 65. Denver, Colorado. 256,000 people. Looks like 27th on the list. St. John's, no. Baltimore, we did. Atlanta, we've done. I believe so. Nashville. Looking for Nashville. Yeah, where is Nashville? Here we go. 118,000. Looks like about 60 something. Atlanta, I think we've done Atlanta. Forgive me if we are doubling over again, but I think we've done Atlanta. Yep, we have. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 457,000, top 15 city in the United States at that time. Edmonton, Alberta. Edmonton, I don't know if Edmonton had 100,000 in 1920. Moving on to Dallas, the city of Dallas, Texas. Looking for Dallas, 158,000. Looks like around 47th place or so. Indianapolis, one of the big twin cities, absolutely. Or Indiana, sorry, not twin city. Indianapolis, 314,000. Indiana, yes. Ottawa in Canada, yes. The capital city of Canada, Ottawa, Ontario, 152,000 people. Guam, no. Phoenix. What was the population of Phoenix, Arizona in 1920? Not large enough to make the list. I don't think Arizona was on the list at that time. Kansas City, absolutely. Here I come, baby. Kansas City, here I come. 324,000. Top 25 city. Oakland, California. Yes. Oakland, 216,000. Top 30. Montgomery, Alabama. Let's see if it ranked in here. I'm not showing Montgomery, Alabama. I got another city from Alabama in the list, though, but not Montgomery. Houston, Texas. Yes, 138,000 people and many more to come. Let's go. New Orleans, we've done it. Looking. St. Augustine, not big enough. Louisville, Kentucky. Yes, 234,000, top 30. Calgary, no. Norfolk, Virginia. Let's see. Norfolk, Virginia, I believe. Norfolk. Oh my gosh, I'm not finding. There it is. Yeah, 115,000 in the top 68 or something like that. Richmond, we've done. Buffalo, New York, 506,000, a top 17 city in America. Top 17, not anymore. Buffalo, we got it. Baltimore, top 10 city, 733,000 in 1920. Baltimore was a top 10 town. Who else? Jacksonville, Florida. Don't think so. I don't think I have a single Florida city here. Not a single Florida city in 1920 was in the top 75. Who else? Savannah, Georgia. Savannah in Georgia. Let's see. No, haven't got it. Who else? Charleston. Looking for Charleston. Can't find Charleston either. No. Des Moines, Iowa. There's another interesting guess. Des Moines, Iowa. Let's see here. Des Moines. Yeah, 126,000. A top 60 city at the time in America. Nashville, we've wait a minute. We haven't done Nashville. Wait a minute. Hang on. Have we done Nashville? No, we've done Nashville. It's another city in Tennessee I'm looking for. There's another one. Oklahoma City, question mark? Oklahoma City. Let's take a look. Oklahoma City. I'm not seeing it at the moment. It's not popping up yet for a top city in 1920. St. Paul. I don't think so. I'm going to look. St. Paul. What's the other twin city with St. Paul? Give me that one, folks. I don't see St. Paul. Minneapolis, St. Paul. There it is. Yeah, 380,000 in Minneapolis, but St. Paul didn't have 100,000. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa. Not seeing it. San Jose, California. No. Let's see here. Nashville, we've done already. Akron, Ohio. Akron. Definitely in this list. I'm pretty sure it's here. Where is it, Bruce? I thought I saw Akron here. Akron, hang on. Yep, 208,000 people in 1920. Akron. Louisville, we've done. Tulsa, we've tried. Baltimore, Buffalo, we've done. And Cleveland, we've done it. How are we doing? Here we go. Continue on. Philly was mentioned. St. Louis is done. Indianapolis, Charleston, St. Paul, Birmingham, Alabama. Birmingham, yep, that's the city in Alabama. 178,000 in 1920. South Bend, Indiana. Question mark. Wondering. Not showing South Bend. No, I'm not seeing it. Let's go. Let's see here. I'm not sure what's going on there. A couple of comments going through. I'm not sure what's happening. Other cities that are in the top 75 in 1920 for size. San Antonio in Texas. San Antonio. No, not San Antonio either. Birmingham, we've done it. Mobile, Alabama. Mobile, Alabama. Not showing it. Let's see. Fort Worth, Sacramento. Not finding Sacramento. Fort Worth, maybe, but maybe not. Nope. Raleigh. Not seeing it either. Charlotte. No, not finding Charlotte either. Roanoke, Mobile, Montreal, Boise, Idaho, Jersey City, Springfield, Pittsburgh, we've done. Memphis, yes, 162,000. Thank you. Hartford, Connecticut. Yes, 138,000. Number 50 on the list. Chattanooga and Knoxville. Let's see here. Chattanooga and Knoxville. Not finding those cities either. There's a city in Washington State I'm looking for, home of Microsoft. Scranton, PA. Youngstown, Omaha, Nebraska. Let's see here. Omaha, yes, 191,000. Scranton, PA, 137,000. Springfield, Massachusetts, 129,000. Well done, you guys. Let's go here. Fort Worth, Texas, 106,000. There's another one. Kansas City, Missouri, or Kansas City, Kansas, 101,000. We got another one off the list. Toledo, Ohio is another one. If I haven't mentioned it, there it is, 243,000. Well, way to go, you guys. Grand Rapids, Michigan, yes, 136,000. We got Philly. Rochester, New York. Rochester, here it is, 295,000, 25th largest city in America between Canada and the United States. Spokane, Washington, that's another one. Spokane, 104,000, made it in at 73. Halifax, I don't see. Seattle, thank you. Seattle was the 22nd largest city, 315,000, 1920. Everyone getting Seattle. Camden just came in. Camden is it here? Yes, 116,000 in New Jersey. I'm looking for a city. Oh, Jersey City we got. Thank you. I'm looking for Rhode Island, city in Ohio. Another one, St. Paul. Thank you. We had it already. 234,000. We got St. Paul off the list. Massachusetts. There's a city there, but not Boston. Another city in New York, not Rochester, not Albany, not New York, but another city, not Buffalo. What is it? A Connecticut city. 2 words. Ohio, another Connecticut city, New Jersey, Ohio again, and Albany, New York. I gave it away. We've already done it. Lowell, Massachusetts, Wilmington, Delaware, Cambridge, Massachusetts, Reading, PA, Yonkers, New York. Let's see what's coming in here. We've got Yonkers. Thank you. Terre Haute, I don't know about that. Providence, Rhode Island. Yes, that's 237,000. That's a top 30 city. Cambridge in Massachusetts, done. Syracuse is done, I believe. No, 171,000. Top 40. Thank you. Norfolk, we did Montreal. New Haven, Connecticut. Yes, 162,000. Top 45 city. Columbus, Ohio. Yes, 237,000 in 1920. Top 30 city in America and Canada. Youngstown, Syracuse, New York, Bridgeport. We've got Bridgeport, 143,000. Thank you. Birmingham and Rochester. Finishing them off, Worcester, Massachusetts, Dayton, Ohio, Paterson, New Jersey, Youngstown, Ohio, New Bedford, Massachusetts, Fall River, Massachusetts, and Trenton, New Jersey. Those are the cities, the top 75 largest cities in Canada, the USA in 1920, way back when. And that was 100 years ago. Those folks are probably not alive anymore. They've all been replaced by newbies since. It's amazing to think about the turnover of population over the millennia. It's amazing. All right, let's see. The next question we're going to bring you right now as I type it in. Everybody get ready. Here we go. Let me get rid of this comment right here. Set up a new banner. Okay. Here we go. Punching this in. Alrighty, here we go, you guys. Here we are. We're adding the banner. Here's the question. Tell me Apple Store countries. What countries of the world can you find an Apple Store? Where can you get a computer, an iPhone? What stores in the world, what countries in the world have an Apple Store? All right, fire away. Here we go. The answer is Canada. Yes, indeed. You can find an Apple Store in Canada. The USA, of course. Everybody knows that. We got that. Japan, Nick, you betcha, in Japan. France, the correct answer is correct. China, are there Apple stores in China? Yes, there are, including knockoff stores. The Netherlands, yes, there are Apple stores in the Netherlands. Let's go here. The United Kingdom, the UK, yes, we've got stores in the UK. China. Mexico, yes, there are Apple stores in Mexico. Germany, yes, in Germany too. South Korea, Apple Store. I'm not showing any in this quiz here. Who else we got? Ghana, China, Taiwan. We've done China. Taiwan, we got right here. Ghana, no. Let's see. The Netherlands, we've done it. Spain, España, yes, in Spain. Italy, yes, indeed. There's another one gone. South Korea, we've done. Switzerland, yes, that's another one gone. Australia, Australia, I'm not showing. There it is. I do have it. Sorry, we've got Australia now. Thank you. And of course, Belgium. Yep, that's another one. Egypt for an Apple Store. No. Let's go. Dubai, the United Arab Emirates. Yes, that's another one. Ireland. No. Vietnam, not in this quiz, but maybe by now. South Africa. No. Russia. No. Let's see. Germany, Japan, Hungary. No. Switzerland, we done. Colombia, UAE, Sweden, Germany, Sweden. Thank you. That's another one gone. We got 3 left. 1 in Europe, 1 in Asia, 1 in South America. Alrighty. Brazil. There goes the South American country. Belgium, Argentina, Brazil, Argentina, Finland, Belgium, Switzerland, Bermuda, UAE, New Zealand, Chile. We're looking for Asia and Europe. Italy, Singapore, Argentina, Singapore. Thank you. That's the Asia. This last one is Europe and Asia. I'll give you the big hint there. Europe and Asia. Going through all the answers here. Can't find it yet. Looking. Panama, Luxembourg, England, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, Turkey. Kim, you got it. It's Turkey. Turkey is in Europe and in Asia. Those are the countries as of 2014 that had an Apple Store. That would be the USA, Japan, the United Kingdom, Canada, Italy, Australia, China, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, France, Spain, Netherlands, Sweden, Brazil, Belgium, Mexico, Singapore, Taiwan, and the United Arab Emirates as of 2014. All right. Now we're going completely off track on this one. This one is going to take us in a whole different direction. We're going into food now. We're going into food. Let me tell you about a quiz about food. Let me get this banner set up for you. Okay, here we go. All right. The question is, where do they grow bananas? The banana countries. What are the 20 largest banana growing countries on the world? Where are they? Which ones are they? Let's see how you do on this one. Banana growing countries of the world. We're going bananas, baby. Talk to me today. Where are they growing bananas big time? Panama. The question is, the answer is Panama. Panama for bananas, not in the top 20. No way. The United States of America. No, they don't grow bananas in the USA. Not in the top 20 anyway. Gaming techs. What about Peru, Bruce? Are they growing bananas in Peru? Nope, not in the top 20. Mexico. Carol Reed. She's thinking Mexico. Yep, Mexico is number 9 on the list for banana growing. Colombia, the country of Colombia. Yeah, number 10. Brazil, number 1, 2, 3. Number 5 is Brazil. South Africa for banana growing. Nope, not in the top 20. Venezuela. No, not in the top 20. Guatemala. Yep, number 8. Number 8 for Guatemala. Brazil, we've done. Dominican Republic, question mark. Yes, number 19, Dominican Republic. Costa Rica. Yes, number 11 in the world. The country of India, number 1 in the world, India, by a mile, by $8.9 billion worth of bananas, if that's the correct number. It's huge. Suriname, not in the top 20. China, number 2 at $2.7 billion. Chile, not in the top 20. The Philippines, number 3 in the world for banana production, $2.3 billion. Number 3. India, we got. Okay, Colombia, Philippines. Guyana, not in the top 20. Mexico, we did. Jamaica, not in the top 20. Honduras, number 20 at $166 million worth of bananas. Barbados, not in the top 20. Jamaica, no. Philippines, we've done. Guatemala, South Africa. Argentina, for banana production, not in the top 20. Let's see. Belize, no. Vietnam, yes, number 13, $417 million. Ecuador, number 4, $2.2 billion business. Malaysia, not showing. Argentina, not showing. Costa Rica, Mexico, Ecuador, Jamaica, Cuba, not in the list. No. Tanzania, no. Yes, actually, that it's here. 823 million. Sorry, number 6 in the world. That's a big one. Paraguay, no. Let's see here. Madagascar, no. Singapore, no. Indonesia, number 6, $1.6 billion worth of bananas. Valerie's here. Hi, Valerie. Angola, no. I'm looking for 6 countries to go. 1, 2, 3, 5 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 to go. Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. Asia, Middle East, and Africa. All right. Panama, Namibia, no. Fort Worth, Texas. Cambodia, no. Indonesia, we've done it. Angola, Nicaragua, no and no. Mozambique, no. Spain, Egypt, yes. Egypt, $289 million business, 15th. New Zealand, Honduras, no and no. We've done already. Mexico, Oman, Qatar, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Thailand. Thailand, number 11, $446 million. Burma and Algeria, no and no. Bali, Mozambique, nope. Africa, we're looking for 2 in Africa for sure. And Asia, looks like Algeria, Bali, Mozambique, Haiti, no. Papua New Guinea, Cameroon, Bangladesh, and Kenya. Those make up the remainder of the banana producers. Top 20 in the world. We start with India, China, Philippines, Ecuador, Brazil, Indonesia, Tanzania, Guatemala, Mexico, Colombia, Costa Rica, Thailand, Vietnam, Papua New Guinea, Egypt, Cameroon, Bangladesh, Kenya, Dominican Republic, and Honduras for banana production. All right, now I've got another one for you. I've got to type it in here. Let me just triple check to make sure everything is getting done right here. All righty, there we go. All right, let me type this one in. Pardon me, un momento, por favor, people. And I will add a new banner for you. Okay. Here we go. Okay, in. Okay, let's see if we got this typed correctly. See if this works. There we go. Show it. The longest coastline for countries that are on the Mediterranean Sea. What countries that are in the Mediterranean have the longest coastlines? All righty. Debbie Manuel is in the house. How you doing, Debbie? Emily is saying cool. Carol Reed's giving me thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for thumbs ups and your support today. 116 of you still here playing trivia with me on Thursday. Flapsdown Aviation and Village People are saying the country with a long coastline in the Mediterranean. One of them would be Spain, and that would be correct. Spain is definitely in that mix. Spain has the 5th largest coastline in the Mediterranean, 3,500 kilometers approximately. All right. Bob Fan thinking Italy, the boot of Italy. Yes, the number 2 largest coastline in the Mediterranean is Italy at 7,600 kilometers approximately. Carol Reed is thinking America, the United States, has the longest coastline in the Mediterranean Sea. Nope. No, only the Mediterranean Sea. Flapsdown Aviation. What about Greece? Yes, sir. Number 1 country for the longest coastline, Greece, 13,676 kilometers. I mean, that's because of all those islands in Greece. Yeah, that's a lot of coastline to manage. Alrighty. Other countries in the Mediterranean. Sean is thinking France, number 7 on the list, 1,620 kilometers. Croatia, number 3, 5,835. Most of us don't think about that in Croatia in that way, but they have a big coastline there. Jim Riley's thinking Egypt. Egypt, number 9 at 1,050 kilometers of coastline. Flapsdown Aviation, Morocco, number 12 on the list, 512 kilometers. The Village People thinking Turkey, yes, 4,377 kilometers of coastline on the Mediterranean. Who else we got? Libya, just a bill or two. Libya, number 6, 1,770 miles or kilometers of coastline. Village People, Algeria, number 10, 998. Let's go here. Dominica? I don't think so. Let's go. France, Italy, Libya. We've done Malta, the island of Malta, number 16th. Number 16, 252 kilometers of coastline. It is an island. Albania, number 13 at 362 kilometers. Cyprus, number 11 on the list, 648 kilometers of coastline. Slovenia, number 20 on the list with 47 kilometers of coastline. Costa Rica, no. Algeria, we've done. Crete. Crete does not show unto itself. Probably because it's part of Greece, perhaps, or Turkey. I'm not exactly sure. Portugal, no, I don't think so. Portugal does not have a coastline in the Mediterranean, only in the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, Cuba, no. Israel, yes. Israel, number 15, 261 kilometers, 15th place. Lebanon, 225 kilometers, 17th largest coastline. Norway, no. Syria, we've done, Syria, 193 kilometers, 18th place. Sorry, that's in there. Thank you. Tunisia, number 8 at 1,148 kilometers. We now have the top 13, and we're looking for a few more. Let's go. Israel/Palestine. We've got Israel. Palestine, the Gaza Strip, 21st place, 40 kilometers of Mediterranean coastline. Let's go further. Tunisia, we've done. Iraq, no. England, as in the United Kingdom, yes. Gibraltar, Akrotiri and Dhekelia. I can't pronounce those properly, but 19th place for the United Kingdom, 96 kilometers of coastline between those three spots. Dominican Republic, Tunisia, and Albania. We've got 3 left. We have Montenegro with 293 kilometers, 14th largest. Bosnia and Herzegovina at 22nd place, 20 kilometers. And the smallest country in the world with the largest population, 40,000 people, the highest concentration of human beings in 1 square mile of territory. They managed to have 4 kilometers of coastline in the Mediterranean. I'm not talking about the Vatican. I'm not talking about San Marino. I'm not talking about Andorra. I'm talking about Monaco. Here it comes. Monaco. Everybody's getting Monaco. 23rd largest coastline, as in the smallest coastline. 4 kilometers of coastline for Monaco on the Mediterranean. Oh, but what 4 kilometers they have. The most valuable 4 kilometers in probably all of the Mediterranean as far as real estate value goes. Very expensive to have any real estate there. Alrighty, those are the countries with the largest coastlines in the Mediterranean. Well done, everyone. Let's see here. I've got 1 quiz left. Oh my gosh. We're going to do it. Let me get back to it and get it set up here. 1 last quiz, and we are done for the day. Thank you, everyone, for being here today, joining me. Hope you enjoyed today's trivia. And let's set up the question for you on my banner here. I'll create a new banner. And tell me this one, guys. Here we go. Let's see if we can work here. Here we go. Sorry. Yeah. There we go. And okay, here we are. Here we go. All right, guys, here comes your last quiz. The last quiz is name the Looney Tunes characters. Name all the characters from the Looney Tunes cartoons. There's 21 that I'm looking for. 21 characters from Looney Tunes. We've got 110 of you here. Thank you for thumbs ups today, everybody. I really appreciate it. It was great. We've got Bugs Bunny coming in. Number 1 answer. Everyone has got Bugs Bunny. Absolutely correct. We do have Bugs Bunny coming in. Absolutely right. Let me just double check my thing. Here we go. All right. We got Bugs Bunny. Who else have we got coming in here? Elmer Fudd. Absolutely. You got to have Elmer Fudd. If you're going to Bugs Bunny, you're going to have Elmer Fudd. Daffy Duck. Yes, it's duck season. It's rabbit season. Yes, indeed. Porky Pig. Yeah, Porky Pig. That's another one. Let's see, Roadrunner. That's right, the Roadrunner. And then don't forget his nemesis. We also have the Martian. We've got Marvin the Martian right on. Tweety Bird. We've got Tweety. That's right, Tweety Bird. The Tasmanian Devil. Let's let me check for that. We should have the Tasmanian Devil. Yeah, there he is, the Tasmanian Devil. Absolutely. Let's go as Sylvester. Well, yeah, without Tweety, got Sylvester. Obviously, we've got Sylvester the Pussycat. Alrighty. Yosemite Sam. That is correct. That's another one. We have Wile E. Coyote Genius as well. Thank you very much. Who else have we got? Speedy Gonzalez. Yes. Speedy Gonzalez. We got Speedy Gonzalez. Alrighty. Who else is coming through here? Elmira? Is there someone called Elmira? Not showing Elmira. I'm looking at the last of these questions, these answers. We got Sylvester, Foghorn Loghorn. Yes, Foghorn Leghorn, the chicken. Boy, I say boy. That's right. Slowpoke Gonzalez. I'm not showing that one. I don't show that one here. Oh my gosh. Who else have we got here? Speedy, Wile E. Coyote. Someone said Tom. Tom. I don't know who that is. Bugs Bunny, of course. Foghorn Leghorn. Jerry. Jerry. I don't have a Jerry. Barnyard Dog. Let's see here. Nothing like that. No. Pepe Le Pew. Yes, the Pepe Le Pew, of course. Cool Cat. Not showing Cool Cat. Who else we got here? Pepe Le Pew, Foghorn, Chick. Yes, Foghorn Leghorn. That's it. Tom and Jerry. I'm not showing Tom and Jerry as Looney Tunes characters. Huckleberry Hound. No, not in Looney Tunes. That big rooster, Foghorn Leghorn. Did the singing frog have a name? You remember the singing frog? Hello, my baby. Hello, my belly. Hello, my nightingale. And then you look at him and you go, Wop. Yes, I don't remember the name of that thing, but yes, I'm giving you that one. Dastardly and Motley. Henry the Hawk. Henry the Hawk. I haven't got him. Bosco. Yeah, there was. Yeah, wasn't there the big bulldog and the little pesky dog? Hey, you want to go? You want to go running around? Nah, boom. And then he said, "You want to get rabbits? Yeah, let's get rabbits." Oh, great classic cartoons. My childhood all wrapped up in Looney Tunes. Who else have we got? Granny. There's Granny. Remember Granny? She was always taking care of that little Tweety bird of hers. Jeffrey. Someone named Jeffrey. I don't have it. Witch Hazel. The Witch Hazel. I think that's another one, and I'm not showing it here. But yeah, she was great. His name was Michigan J. Frog was the name of the frog. Michigan J. Frog. Beautiful. Hector the Bulldog. Beautiful. I'm looking for a monster, a rabbit, a duck, a pig, a cat, and a bird. But these are the characters that maybe only appeared in one cartoon or two. Pretty hard to come up with these ones. Let's see if any of these come together for you. The pig had two names. The last name was Pig. What was the first name? It wasn't Porky. We already got Porky the Pig. Hector the Bullfrog. I love that. Hector the Bullfrog. Yeah. We have Gossamer, the monster. Lola Bunny. Lola Bunny. I think they made a couple appearances on Bugs Bunny cartoons. We had Melissa Duck, Petunia Pig, Penelope Pussycat, and Ayuga Bird. I have no idea. Ayuga Bird. I just remember the cartoons where you had the sheepdog and the coyote trying to get after the sheep. I remember that one. But we're done here. These are the answers. Let me read off the answers that I have for characters from Looney Tunes. All right, here we go. We got Petunia coming in, and Barnyard, Beaky Buzzard, Penelope, Can Monster, Melissa Duck, Porky Pig, Goofy, Hector. We had Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, Marvin the Martian, Wile E. Coyote Genius, Elmer Fudd, Roadrunner, Sylvester, Yosemite Sam, Gossamer, Pepe Le Pew, Tweety Bird, Foghorn Leghorn, Lola Bunny, Melissa Duck, Petunia Pig, Penelope Pussycat, Ayuga Bird, Granny Speedy Gonzalez, and the Tasmanian Devil. Those were the 21 I had on this list today. And that does it for the quizzes today. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today, being a part of my show. 108 of you are still here. Awesome. Love the dedication to the channel. Absolutely beautiful. Today's Thursday, so we'll see if we can do any more videos tomorrow with anything going on. I'll be on Monday, of course. For you sponsor members, 7 o'clock Eastern, join me. There's over 30 of us now, like 35 sponsor members and climbing. Fantastic. Pop on in there and say hi. If you want to join the sponsor member show at 7 o'clock Eastern Monday, just hit the join button on my homepage, or you should see a link down below. Otherwise, 8 o'clock Monday, I'll be on live at 8 o'clock Monday Eastern time, and we'll have some more fun there. In the meantime, stay warm, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you for all your support of my channel and following me every time I upload a video, do another show. I see 131 thumbs ups. Thank you for 131. If there's any of you watching that can throw me a thumbs up, please do that. I would appreciate it. In the meantime, that's it. I'm out of here. Enjoy the beautiful weather. We got some nice weather here. We're going to like it. I hope you're having good weather where you are too. And thank you, thank you, Debbie, for popping by, and thank you for the congratulations on 55,000 subs. It's unbelievable. We're at 55,200 now, and still climbing. Absolutely great. Okay, guys, I'm out of here. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.